good. We're going, man.
Cool.
We're going.
We're sorry, the camera.
Yeah, the camera's going. Everything's there. We're all rolling. So.
Welcome everyone to the Just Talk podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Richard Bendo. To my right, we have Tommy B. To my left, we have Panda Mike. And we have a very special guest today. Yes. Tommy, would you like to introduce?
Would he like to introduce himself?
Yeah. Oh, that's You're right.
It's always kind of weird introducing myself.
You're right. It's like I'm.
Yeah. It's like we're in high school again. We gotta stand up.
And like, yeah,
Where's your name from?
Ben Ochoa. I live in Hesperia, but my shop's in Anaheim, California.
Nice. The world famous tattoo artist. Ben
Ochoa.
Man, it's the legend.
Yeah.
Right. Father. All that kinds of good stuff. So, first things first, man. Thanks for doing this, dude.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Oh, dude, anytime, man. I remember when I was chatting with Oracle. I was like, hey, dude, anytime you want to squeeze this in, I know you're busy, man.
Yeah, it's a non-stop thing, man. It's, I think it's something that people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They think, oh, he's a tattoo artist. No.
Yeah.
My whole life is this shit.
Yeah.
It's with my family too, but I mean 24/7 art in my head.
Yeah.
I might not paint as much as but I don't want to paint.
Yeah.
Right. Because I'm fucking doing this all the time.
Yeah.
I want to go home and chill.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then there's times where I do want to go home and paint, but then I'm like so super tired because I stood up all night painting.
Right.
It's, my wife's the one's like, no.
Yeah. Shut it off. You know.
Well, I drive over an hour each way to get home, so it's not like there's been times I've called her and I'm like, hey, I'm so tired, I gotta stay down here.
Yeah.
I've even taken naps on the couch and it doesn't smell good. I'm just tired.
Yeah,
right?
man.
So it is definitely, I think tattooing. If you're tattooing like how me and all the people that come and guest spot with me, a lot of great tattooers in the industry. I could go off and list a ton of them.
Yeah.
When you're trying to take this to like the next level, make it a career versus just a job.
Right.
It does take everything.
Yeah.
It's like a 90-day difference too.
So sometimes I'm so drained, and that's why I'm so tired. It's not that I'm actually tired, I'm just mentally drained.
Right.
And sometimes that's even
the worst.
Yeah.
Because you're not working up here. You're tired down here, but you're still working up here.
Cruise control, man.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So, cruise control is not good. When you're driving.
Yeah. And with physically too, when you're physically tired, you can always just rest for 1 or 2 days. When you're mentally tired, sometimes you need a break. Just a break from like everyone.
Yeah. Like I was telling him next week I'm working 7 days straight.
Oh, man,
and most of them are like full day sessions. I got a new Harry Potter sleeve I'm starting next week.
Nice.
I'm doing a Wally piece before that. Like that, it's not easy.
Yeah.
Right? It takes time, and I go home and a lot of times I design stuff at home.
Yeah.
And it's not. I don't do everything here. People think, oh, he's in. I go home and I'm still working.
Yeah.
I do take time to like breathe and chill out.
Right.
But it's just really hard. Sometimes like, why am I doing this?
Yeah. I mean, like you love it.
Yeah, I do love it, but I feel like too, if I kind of go in this part-time or leisure mode, you want to go home? This is my daughter, Arabelle.
Hey, Arabelle.
Say hi, you little shy girl. And my wife, Kim's over there in the back.
Hey.
She's on the podcast. Say hi. No.
You say hi? No? But
Whenever you do sketches, is it something like, I know you just said that you do it at home usually, but is it hard because you have to do it a certain way, and then whenever it goes on the body, it's like backwards? Does that ever mess you up?
well, I mean, the stuff that I do, it's I always try and credit the artist if I reference someone, but sometimes it's hard to do that.
Right, yeah.
But as far as like designing stuff, I make sure, when somebody inquires with me, I say, what side of your body is going left or right? Upper arm, lower arm. I need exact details where they want it, so then I design it and I don't have to go back and do it twice.
Yeah. Right.
So that doesn't happen. But I have had it in situations where I'm kind of screwed and I can't flip it and the stencil's already made. And they're like, hey, I want it on this side instead. I'm like, and you have no choice because they do have a tattoo on there. And I'm like, or I mistake it and I'm like, oh, I thought it was on my left arm. No, it's on my right. Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Then you have to like, but nowadays it's technology that I like. Any tattooers can tell you, man, they use the iPad.
Yeah.
Well, most of us.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, it doesn't make us better for using the iPad.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like what it is it makes our job easier. Mm-hmm. So if something does happen where it's just a leg up, hit the iPad, flip the design, and go to work.
Right.
Nice.
And then print it out and go to work. It's easy. But if you don't have that, you have to draw the whole thing again.
Yeah.
And it takes time, you know?
Right.
So it's definitely something that's like technology in the tattoo industry is growing every year.
Absolutely.
You want to go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Give me a kiss.
Like the mommy.
Oh, okay. Love you.
Yeah.
Oh, she wants me to go. Daddy's got to work today, babe.
Right.
No, definitely. I love tattooing.
Yeah.
And I love the way it's going. Like I said, with the technology and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still like when they say more money, more problems.
Yeah.
The easier things become for us to design stuff like with the iPad and stuff or whatever tools that we have.
Right.
It also brings more problems because now we can design tattoos that are super intricate.
Right.
And it takes longer to do the tattoos, longer to design them, versus when it was more simple, it was like, okay, I'm gonna do this Batman tattoo and then I'm out.
Right.
Now it's like, I'm gonna do this Batman tattoo, add these shadows, this light source, I'm gonna add this texture, and it's just different, you know?
Right.
The better things get, the harder it is to keep up with the rest of the world when you have to do things. You know?
Right. So, when you're on the internet and stuff, does that make you like, oh wow, like they're doing this or all that kind of stuff? Like it's probably just looking at other things before you were like, oh, tattooing was just kind of like niche, it was over in like Venice or that stuff. Now it's worldwide.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like community people be like, hey, check this guy out or all that.
Well, I think that, I mean, it's hard to, oh, man. Eat it. I don't want it.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to like speak on behalf of the tattoo industry. It's a hard, pedestal to stand on kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it is worldwide. It's always been worldwide, but lately more than ever, it's been more accepted, I guess.
Yeah.
You still get the old timers or people who just don't like them.
Yeah.
I remember I gave out a flyer to an art show we were doing like 6 years ago. And my buddy goes to give the flyer to this girl, to this guy. His girlfriend's walking right next to him, and she's like, grabs the flyer before he gets it.
Jeez.
And she looks at it, she goes, throws it back at him and says, my husband's clean, he doesn't get tattoos.
Jeez.
Straight up, and I was like, holy shit.
Wow.
And I just watched it unfold, I was like, I'm not getting in the middle of that.
Yeah, exactly.
But in the middle of the mall, and I was like, holy crap, man. And it makes you feel like, dude, why are we even doing this,
Yeah.
But things have changed since then, like tattoos are not even really tattoos anymore, it's like art.
Yeah. Right.
It's like getting one of your favorite paintings and getting it tattooed on you forever. I mean, who wouldn't want that, you know what I mean? Especially if you're into art, right? I mean, that's the best way to do it.
Right.
Like when I get to do Alex Ross tattoos, Batman, oh shit. I'm jealous of those people because I would want that on me.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, damn, dude. Okay, you guys.
the man.
Yeah, he's crazy, man. He's super awesome. Like that's one of my favorite paintings that I have for
The Batman one? Yeah. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
That one is, anybody that's like a comic book aficionado sees that and they're just
Yeah,
like,
for
yeah,
sure.
that's Batman right there.
Yeah.
Dude. Like legit, like all the scars and stuff.
Yeah, dude. It's cool, man. So, Boba, they're not open for a while. You wanna go see Brady?
would be great.
Oh, would be
I bet there's a lot more better
Yeah.
boba places out here too.
Yeah.
You guys ready to go?
There's AT right there. I've never been there. No.
I don't know.
It's
I can't
Is it
go
famous?
this place. Huh?
Dainty's good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's what it is. She loves that place. That's good. I just get the regular tea, And then they have a good coffee or something too. I get that. If you guys really want to get hyped up, go to that 7 Leaves across the street.
I saw that.
Dude,
That
it's
was
like crap.
cool.
Like
Yeah.
I've never done it. I'm just saying.
Everybody's got the poison, caffeine.
Yeah. I try to stay away from the caffeine because after I love it, but it makes me jittery after a while.
Especially
It kind of fucks with my vision when I'm tattooing.
Right.
So it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's okay, baby.
I mean, yeah, you almost need like a steady hand
It's
if
okay.
you're doing a tattoo, you know, like.
Oh hell yeah, man! Like there's like a lot of old timers. Like I've met like a lot of older tattooers,
Right.
and they'll be like shaking, and then they go to touch your skin, they're like,
Yeah.
Wow.
I swear to God, perfect.
Maybe it's the needle. You know what I mean? Like it's.
I think it's
been
just
so
like
ingrained.
when I tattoo someone, you'll feel more pressure from my hand versus the needle.
Yeah.
I just let the needle do the work.
Yeah. Right.
And if you well, everybody's different, but like for me, like I feel like if you press the needle down too much here, you're gonna damage the skin.
Right. Exactly.
At the same time, if you're just too light, you're just featherweight it, and you're not getting the ink in there, you're gonna screw the skin
Yeah.
too.
Do you get like tattoo flow? Like you just get into
Oh,
it?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Clear, I guess you could
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, and it sucks when you're just stop or like the other. Oh man,
Someone comes in there.
I started a piece recently. I'm not gonna go into detail who it was. And everybody's different, so I can't be upset when somebody taps out. It's just the way
of
it
course.
is.
It is a tattoo, you know?
It is a tattoo,
The
right.
needle's going in the skin.
But this person bailed,
Oh man.
and I was like, please don't do this. Like it was a tattoo I've been waiting to do for a long time.
Yeah. How long?
10 years.
Whoa.
And I was like, come on.
We're all like,
whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10
So,
years.
yeah.
We were a couple hours in, and this person just couldn't sit anymore. I was like, please, come on.
Yeah,
And I just saw it getting worse and worse and worse for the person.
Yeah.
So, okay, hold on. Okay, go mama, she'll take you to the store and get some boba. Okay, look at this. Okay,
Sold.
100%.
Bubba time.
So this person tapped out on me, and I'm like, damn it, dude. And I'm gonna finish the tattoo, but who knows when. I mean, they've rescheduled or whatever, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But like, who's to say, I mean, how many sessions is this gonna take?
Yeah.
Right.
And it sucks because then I'll go back into the old tattoo to smooth it out even more.
Right.
And then it ended up costing more. You'll get a better tattoo when you do sessions.
Right.
I have friends that'll do amazing shit in one session, and good for them.
Right.
And I'll do it too. Sometimes I can do a piece in one session, like the Doctor Strange that I did.
Yeah. That was phenomenal.
Oh, 7 hours of work. That's it. I breezed through that. Everybody's like, "Oh, how'd you do that so fast?" But you understand that's half of the face, just a profile.
Right.
If you start putting the other eye and the other cheekbone, other side of the chin, lips, then it takes longer.
Yeah.
So people are like, well, how'd you do that in 7 hours, but you can't do my Tony Stark, whatever, in the same amount? Well, there's a lot more details. Because every piece is different. Right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Nothing is, like, I've done the Flash, all his little fucking speed lines and shit. I'm dealing with it. I'm like, nope, I'm just doing the Flash. And sometimes I'll make them come back in and do a second session, put the speed lines in.
Right.
You know, I think that, like I was saying earlier, there's so many tattoo artists now, and there's some damn good tattooers. It's kind of intimidating to keep going, but I like that though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always like to say I welcome the struggle.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because that makes
The
you strong.
challenge. Yeah.
It's overwhelming and it's exhausting sometimes, but I think that I try and have a positive outlook on how so many fucking tattooers are so good, but you just gotta keep pushing.
Yeah.
Is that kind of part of your drive? Like
Hell
to
yeah.
make you better?
Well, my dad was in the Army for 13, 15 years.
Okay. Same thing with my dad. I'm an
Yeah.
Army bred.
That dude was a fucking, I grew up with a drill sergeant.
Yeah, buddy.
Straight up. Yeah, I'm not joking, dude. My dad, like, PT'd my ass outside, like, twice a week, and I was like a little kid.
Yeah.
But that made me strong.
Right.
It made me who I am, and it gave me the discipline that I do have. It gave me that, you know. Sometimes I do slip from it because I'm tired,
Of course.
but because of what my dad did, you know, how he raised me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to say he raised me, he trained me.
Yeah, of course.
You know, that's just that's where I am. I don't think I'll ever give up on things.
Right.
Even when I'm tired, if I see something like that, if I see a challenge arise, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah,
Right.
nice.
And I never expect to like lose, but I don't expect to win either. But I just know that as long as I try,
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
that's all that matters, dude. You know.
Yeah.
So,
It's gotta give it your all.
Yeah.
like I just did a convention. We did the music convention.
Okay.
I did 2 years ago. I do it every year, but 2 years ago we won 3 awards and one, like we took most of the color categories, and I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, but
Because I never go in expecting shit.
right, of course. That's the
And
best way.
when I won the stuff, I was like, whoa, dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. And then same thing this year.
Yeah.
We went and did the convention, and we won 2 awards this time because that's all we entered.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's usually when my clients want to go do it.
Right.
Like, hey, keep going. I was like, yeah, sure. I'm not always like, go enter. There's people that do that, and it's all good. They're there for the awards.
Right.
I have friends that do that, and they're phenomenal, and they win a lot of times. I don't care.
Yeah.
I care, like, if the client wants to go for it, man.
Right.
And so he went up there, and when he came back, I told him, hey, just don't expect to win anything, because if you do, you're going to be disappointed.
Yeah, exactly.
And when they called him, he's like, oh shit, okay, cool. So I'm always very grateful for the fact that those judges or whoever appreciate my work.
Of course, man.
It's really cool, man.
Yeah.
It feels good to win.
Yeah.
But that's not why I do this.
Right, of
You know what I
course.
mean? So
Where's that come from though? Like where this tattoo because nobody. Did you dream of becoming a tattoo artist?
I didn't want a tattoo.
Where did that come from?
I don't want anything to do with this.
Yeah.
So I was a forklift driver for Walmart for about 3.5 years. And I lost my job for whatever reasons. They fired me. And then my wife, or at the time, my girlfriend, she's like, I was in and out of jobs, doing little odd jobs, little job agencies and stuff like that. And then there's a point where I just didn't have a job. It was almost a year and a half. It was a long ass time because in the desert, in the high desert where I live right now, the opportunity is very slim out there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not a thing that I can go to a job right now. It's not like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And it all depends on who you know too out there.
that's a big thing. It is who you know out there,
Yeah.
man. It is for sure. And so it's stupid, but we were watching Miami Ink. We were fans of it.
Nice, dude.
We were fans of it, and I love that dude, Ami James.
Yeah,
I like
dude.
how fucking stern he is.
Yeah, dude.
And if he doesn't like something, I love that dude.
Yeah,
He's awesome.
straightforward, man.
I never met him, but I'm sure he's
Dude,
just
that's funny.
cool.
For sure, sooner or later, you
Wherever
guys
he
will
is.
pass, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure he
Yeah.
and watches. I'll pull some strings and maybe see if he gives it a listen. But honestly, seen Ami James, Chris Garber, those 2 dudes
Garber, man.
on the show. Garber, dude, when it comes to traditional, like kind of like Chicanos, the fine line, dude, that dude,
Garber's
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. And then just seeing those dudes tattoo, I was like, man, this guy's so fucking badass, And but even watching the show, I never said I'm a tattoo, never.
Right.
And then so we're watching the show, and then Kim's like, my wife, why don't you do tattoos? And I'm like,
Where did that come from?
I was like, I gotta do an apprenticeship. We don't have time for
She
that.
did that on purpose. She put the C.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, like, boom.
Right,
Let's put the carrot right in front.
She did.
Open the dirt.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
So she's like, do this. I'm like, nah. I said no. Oh, she went out and got me a kid. We agreed to, fuck it, we'll give it a try.
Wow.
We got a kid that was like $120, and I was like, that's a lot of money.
His guitar string and like the
Yeah,
right.
And I still have the machine somewhere in my house.
Nice.
That was the first ones I've used. That was like a $30 machine. And now my machines are
Yeah, right.
10 times the amount
Yeah.
of these things, But my job's that much easier to tattoo.
Yeah.
Right.
As far as execution, that's all on me.
Right.
But anyways, we, all right, so we got the kid. I did like a online bloodborne pathogens class, and she just, for me to see the dangers. Just doing the bloodborne, I almost quit. I was like, fuck this.
Hepatitis, all
It's
that.
scary,
Right.
If you poke yourself,
Yeah.
and somebody has some shit.
Yeah. That's
Totally.
it. You're done, man.
So I'm very, very picky about my stuff.
I get it.
I take all the precautions necessary not to ever do that.
Right.
I've had a couple scares and nothing happened.
Right.
But I know a bunch of tattooers that have been actually poked. And like, ooh, God. And I've never, thank God, never done that. But I'm super crazy careful about this shit, man. Every time I switch my needles, I turn my machine off. then I get the car and I switch whatever. So it's very like I'm very cautious about it.
Right.
But when I first started tattooing, back to that, like I was tattooing in my bedroom. Like what the fuck was I doing? I don't know. I was laying down trash bags to like cover all the surfaces. I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Right.
And her grandfather and her dad built me a tattoo studio in the garage.
Whoa,
And it was like a one room.
God,
It was enough to fit one of those beds.
Yeah. Right.
That's how long it was. That little AC unit in the wall, the whole thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't. A professional tattooer would still look at that like you're still scratching.
Right.
Whatever. It still works.
Right.
Did that for about 6 months. And I was like, okay, this is working a little bit. Back then I thought the tattoos I was doing were awesome. They weren't. But
No, was
that's
that
where it started.
was that just held to your own standard, or were you at that point like comparing it with everybody else?
I tried, at the time I wasn't comparing
Okay.
because I was just trying to like make money.
Right.
And see if this was a good thing. Is this gonna work? Is this not gonna work? What's gonna happen with
Did
this?
it feel right though? Did you like sit there and be like, you know what?
It felt like I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
I was drawing. I was just taking what I did on paper or canvas or the wall, whatever, and I just did it on people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it worked for a little bit, and then we started seeing different techniques. Like, how do I do that?
Right.
So eventually I got into a shop, and then another shop, and then just kept going.
How'd you do that? Did you like be like, hey, check out my work?
Yeah, I just walked into a shop. I walked into a bunch of shops, and without naming any of them, I had people throwing my portfolio back at me over the counter. Nah, bro, that's not your work.
How many no's did you get, do you think?
I want to say maybe like 5 or 6 no's, because I just kind of stayed up there in the desert.
Yeah.
I didn't go outside,
Right.
but I had like 5 or 6 no's, like 2 people kind of like get out of here, that kind of thing.
Fuck that. Straight up.
See, I almost feel the same way when I was in culinary school. We're all artists. I think everybody is an artist to a certain extent. But for me in culinary school, it's like I was going through there and I was just like, man, like I kept on turning in dishes and the chef's just telling me, what is this? This is not even like really like a passing grade, and it's just like, dang, it's like, but what can I do to make myself better, And I totally get where you're coming from.
I feel like with that, man, like I said before, I welcome the struggle. I've taught a couple seminars, and the one question I get, even on Instagram, when ask me a question, how do I get to that? How do I become? How do you gotta take whatever fire is thrown at you, man, and use that as fuel.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
If you're gonna take the fire that people throw at you, they hate, and let it bring you down, you're gonna stay down there.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that, man. Are you gonna talk shit? I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, see?
And I do it for me, I don't do it for them.
Yeah.
Of course. But in the back of my head right here,
Yeah.
they're right there.
We
I'm
talked
showing
to
them.
a DJ from LA, and he was like, you don't think I can do this? Oh, fuck you.
I'm gonna show you.
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
And it's funny because for us, you're like the American dream. Like you're doing what you love. You got a family, you're providing, you're doing phenomenal. But because of all that struggle, you are better for who you are.
For sure.
So.
But with that struggle too, it comes like, I feel like you can become a tainted soul too.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to do that. Because I was like that for a long time.
Yeah.
Growing up with my dad, and like people that know me, they'll tell you, yeah, Ben talks about his dad. Because my dad fucking, even though he gave me a foundation to be who I am, it was hard growing up like that. But because of that, I taught myself somewhere along the line to use that instead of holding me down and being depressed and shit, which we all fall into that.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes. And I use it as fuel. I said, fuck that, and I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
And I don't do this for my dad. I don't do this for anybody but for my family and for me. But when my dad, was having all that, I taught myself how to take all those bad things or the hard times and strict moments, and I taught myself, okay, I'm going to figure out how to do this and use it as
Fuel.
like ammo.
Yeah, dude.
What's up, girl?
I bet.
Want to come up here?
Perfect timing.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, I'm talking. I'm doing work right now. So yeah, definitely, I think that you gotta find a way to use these bad things that people are, like you said, this is not good enough.
Right.
Use that. Okay, cool, dude. Let me do another one. And sometimes you'll be in the mud for a long ass time.
Yep.
Sometimes I feel like I fall back in the mud.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, oh, why? Dude, because I'm trying to be better.
Mm-hmm.
The second that you start feeling like I'm good enough,
There's always
that's it.
Yeah.
You're done, dude. And check it out, the second that you say that, you have to start from point one again and then build up from there.
Right.
You might think, no, I'm just gonna jump back up. No, you're not. No, you're fucking not. You know what I mean? I think you keep telling yourself, okay, I'm gonna keep pushing, I'm gonna keep pushing. You know, like I'll tell you, like my buddy Steve Butcher, and he'll listen to this.
Yeah.
He pointed you out.
That dude, he's one of my best friends in the tattoo industry.
Nice.
And I met him through working for Nico Hurtado, Black Anchor, those guys.
He local here and stuff too, or?
No, he's from New Zealand, but he just moved out here. He's got his visa, so he's out here now.
Very cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
Nice.
Very
I met him through Nico and Black Anchor. That was an awesome shop,
Yeah.
great experience and stuff, you know. Me and Steve kicked it off, and we're like brothers, man. That dude is a good friend of mine. That dude taught me some shit. He's younger than me. It doesn't matter how old you are.
No, never.
These dudes are coming out 2 years tattooing, they're fucking doing amazing shit. You know, do I still feel like they needed some kind of, you still need to learn the fundamentals of tattooing.
Right.
Even if you're busting out dope ass shit.
Yeah.
But, like Steve, he's been tattooing for almost 8 years, 9 years, or whatever it is. And this dude's amazing. He's been featured on ESPN
Yeah.
multiple times. This guy's fucking crazy. And he's taught me some little tricks on it. Holy shit. It'll save me a lot of time on a tattoo, you know?
Any words of wisdom he hard on you or anything like that?
Nah, he ain't that wise.
No.
He's talented. He's talented.
Nah, he's very wise, man.
That's
That guy, he's very mature. Like, you would think of someone like a little younger, whatever.
It's amazing how people surprise you. Sometimes you like, you know,
When it
somebody
comes to tattooing, that dude, he knows what's up, you know?
Mhm.
Lightning fast, you know, super fast. And then another one like TBK, Ben K, he's from New Zealand as well. You guys see a lot more of him here, let's say that.
Okay.
He's one of my favorite tattoo artists in the industry. This is his style, saturation, his composition, everything. That dude's a genius, you know, when it comes to tattooing. And so, like, I got to work with him, did a collaboration with him,
Nice.
and that taught me a lot. Dude, I was like, holy shit, I see what you're doing there, man. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna take those moves and do them myself, because
Right.
maybe it won't work for me. But I'll take what I can from what they do
Alright.
and say, okay, I'm gonna apply it, and I do, and it's helped me a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And so then, like, going back to like anything else, like working for Nico, even working for a street shop, that taught me a lot.
Yeah.
It taught me how to do tattoos at a faster pace. It taught me how to do flash tattoos. It taught me how to do line work and proper shading. You need that. You need
Right.
that. Because I feel like there's a stigma that all these tattoos that look amazing might not look that amazing in a year or two because they might not know, never did 2-3 years of flash.
Right.
You know, yeah, you can boom, 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 and put it down, and the photo looks dope. I don't tattoo for the photo.
Right.
You know, and I get that from a lot of artists that I'm friends with, or that I know of in the industry. You don't tattoo for the photo, you tattoo for longevity, for lifetime.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. There's people out there that are calling tattooers out now.
Wow.
I'm not gonna give credit to this guy because I don't agree with what he's doing, but I'm not gonna
Right.
entertain him.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you like this, my tattoos are honest. I don't edit my stuff, you know, like that. I've never been called out on it, and I hope he never does because we're gonna have words.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
But there's people that are messing with the tattoo industry as well and trying to make us look bad.
That's fucked up.
And it's like, yo, unless you've seen this tattoo in person, don't talk shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Why
Because
can't
people, just as much as people can edit it to make it look good,
Right.
you can edit that to make it look terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot of like stuff like that in the industry. I try to sway away from it and stay with the positive stuff, like keep learning, and doing stuff like that, and it's crazy, man. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to the industry, and I think people don't know about it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
They don't need to know about
Yeah.
it. This is our politics, you know.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And I just don't care. I want to just stay away from politics. I want to tattoo and go home,
Yeah. Exactly.
hang out with my friends, and keep moving.
Yeah, man. Where you going from here?
That's everybody asks me.
Yeah. Got anything? Like,
Oh, the lease here is for 5 years, and I'm gonna make it the best 5 years that I can.
do you see yourself staying in California, moving around?
I don't know. I mean, I think the thought of leaving California has come up in the past,
Right.
like Texas or something. Canada even, like no joke.
You can have a fully automatic weapon in Texas.
Sure enough. Three people with a fucking AK, what's up?
Yeah, exactly.
But no, we've been to Texas, we've traveled quite a bit. And there's no place like California, man.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna die in California. That's where it's at. I'll do the lease here. What I like to do is own my own building.
Nice.
This to me is like my starter. This is where we're going.
Right.
This is just the beginning.
It doesn't mean that I'm gonna like do this almost as good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna do this as good as I do anything else.
Yeah.
But when I buy my building, it's gonna be whole. Like that's where I'm gonna retire.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, have you guys watched Bob's Burgers?
Yeah.
That would be the perfect scenario. Live above my shop. Oh, dude. That'd be the shit. Hi. Back again? You wanna go? Then go, mama. Oh, daddy go. I got a tattoo after. Oh, it's okay. Maybe you can go get some boba or something, okay?
Boba.
Now across the street they have boba.
Boba's delicious.
Boba.
Panda, why are you
Kiss.
talking to me?
Kissy.
Are you leaving now?
Okay, go mama. Show kiss.
Okay, I was gonna say don't go without
Alright.
bye.
Kim's leaving. She's got stuff to do with her mom day and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, babe. Huh?
Oh.
Okay. Alright. Bye, baby. Bye.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because the reason why I asked you that is, like, from humble beginnings to where you're going next, like, you seem a guy that's like, you got it, you're driven, like, there's something behind, like, the ink, you know what I mean?
And I think too, like, I mean, where do you go from here? This is my shop.
Right.
And so when I own my own shop, where do I go from there? That's why I'm gonna retire. But I feel like too, there's other things that I wanna
Accomplish.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna invest in different things so I can retire faster.
Right.
Not faster, or more like at ease.
Yeah, more like relaxed, like, I'll tattoo
Because-
what I want to and stuff.
You know, people come in here all the time and ask me, why don't you have other tattooers in here? Because I haven't found anything that I like, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna settle for someone. And no, it's no offense to anyone. I'm not better than anybody. There's a certain something that I want in my shop.
Yeah, man.
To where when I walk in and I see your car parked out there, I don't want to feel like, oh shit, this guy's here.
Yeah.
The second I feel that, you're out.
Yeah,
And I'm not going to do it to someone and kick them out
Yeah.
because I don't feel it. That's my fault for hiring them.
Right.
So the people that are going to get hired, and I already have one, possibly two, like they're here for a reason. They're here because one of them I'm good friends with, and the other one is taking a chance moving from far away to do this, you know?
Right.
And because he fits, he's a good fit, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean,
Pieces to the puzzle.
I really don't know where the hell I'm gonna go from here. I just know I'm just gonna push it, you know?
Yeah.
Like I said, invest in different things, you know, who knows what it is. I do want to contribute to the tattoo industry before I leave it, you know?
Yeah.
I'll never leave it like completely,
Right.
but I think I want to like contribute something, whether that be aftercare,
Yeah.
which I don't think I'll do that. There's so many companies doing aftercare. Why am I gonna do another one? Like it doesn't. There's little things that I like to do, you know, involving like photography equipment. You know, because I try and keep that on edge for myself. And when I go to conventions, I have some pretty crazy setups sometimes. And people are like, hey, what the hell is that? Stuff like that, like to help tattooers or artists of any kind to make their job easier.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I was telling you guys earlier, doing little arms and stuff like this.
Right.
I do all that stuff for my tattoo.
Yeah.
Like my iPad stand, everything. It's just it's a little different, but it makes my job easier. So there's definitely like a part of me that wants to leave the tattoo industry with something and to contribute.
Make a mark. Yeah.
Yeah, but I also got to think responsibly and okay, what am I going to do from this point?
Yeah.
Because you can only tattoo for so long.
Right.
You know, and I know artists are doing different things. It works, you know, whatever, but I don't know. It's a lot of a lot of things going through my head, you know, when that comes up.
Yeah, of course.
Because you think about the kids, and I want my kids to go to college or whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I only want to tattoo for another 25 years tops,
Right.
and then I want to retire.
Yeah.
That's more than enough time to save, you know.
Yeah.
Once it's a full house, like I'm not banking and doing all this shit. I'm just saving that money for either the shop needs something or for me personally saving, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Something else happens.
Fucking taxes, because taxes every year.
Through the roof.
Oh yeah, you're making money? Check it out, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I want to have that set aside so I don't pick out of my pocket. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Maybe like a couple months ago, I was still into like buying the new shit. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Apple fucking rips me up all
Oh,
every
yeah.
year. And I used to, I know more. Like I used to get a new phone every fucking year.
Yeah.
The new iPad now, I don't care.
Right.
I really don't. It's over.
I remember when the 10 came out, and then I was like, I'm just gonna go with the 8 Plus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, same with me. I was like, I ain't getting that.
7+ right here.
Yeah.
That's all I
I
need.
just got that new iPhone. Oh, she took my phone. No, she probably took it. I just got the new phone, and it's cool, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like that we don't have a button.
I'm
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
way.
right. I
I'm the
like
same
that.
way.
I hate
God,
that
I
shit.
have one button. It's okay. The 25th of March is coming up, so you know their big huge event's gonna happen again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. There's no time for that, man.
Nah, too much money.
Makes sense. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
I had a question, and that question was, whenever you go to conventions or like if you're out and about in your daily life, and you see another tattoo artist that you've never met before, do you get like that little kid syndrome where you're like, oh my gosh, there's so and so? Like, does that ever happen to you?
Kind of.
Okay.
Before I was a tattooer, was it before or maybe right after? I don't know. One of them.
Mm-hmm.
It was earlier in my career or right before. Like I met Nico and music now. That I was starstruck. I was, holy shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You did the rock second. Oh my god.
And then I fucking worked with the guy for a while. I'm like, he's my friend.
Yeah.
And it's like another dude, you know. You realize that they're just human, you know. And
They all take the shit.
once
say
I,
that you do.
once I started meeting more and more artists, you know, getting out there more, it became less and less at the start. Like,
Okay.
holy shit, you know.
Does it feel weird for you to get like, you know, kind of like that star syndrome and stuff?
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've had a couple people come in here and like to take photos with me and like meet me. And I appreciate the shit. I really do. I really, really do. But I feel kind of fucked up because they're trying to talk to me and I'm tattooing them.
Right. Right.
Oh, sorry, dude. I can't really talk right now.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, we've been anywhere like we've been out and about and people. Well, how the fuck do you know what I look like? I don't post pictures of myself.
It's crazy.
And I saw you at so whatever convention, or I noticed your 9 Inch Nails tattoo. I'm like, how do you even know about that?
Crazy they
It's
remember
crazy.
that shit, dude. Oh.
But it is crazy. Like sometimes when people ask me, like, take a photo, or just like, it's weird. Like just, oh, I'm excited to meet you. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't look at myself like anything special. Like that. I don't.
Yeah.
I think that when you start getting that into your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Because it's a thing where like people feed you all the time. You're the shit. You're the shit. You're a legend. It's nobody's. I mean, it's nobody's fault really. You're gonna start to believe it.
Yeah.
You know,
It's true.
it's a human nature. You're gonna give into it and like, oh, I am that because I say that.
Yeah.
And you hear it for years and years, but when I talk to people, or like people will be like, hey, can I get a picture? I'm like, why? I'll give you a picture, but there's nothing special about this, man. I'll be like, oh no, man. But the tattoo industry, it's taught me a lot too. It's I never really noticed I had that many dark blue tones. Seen it from I'm like, dude, I need some more lights. What the fuck am I doing?
Oh man.
Is blue your favorite color?
No, that's my son's. Mine is green.
Green.
I don't know. Was that movie? I think it's like remember Meet the Parents. It's like geniuses choose green.
Oh shit. There it is. No, but tattoo industry's taught me some shit too, man. Like how important it is to people. I mean, giving tattoos and having the importance of wearing someone's tattoo is one thing.
Yeah. It's
But
for life too.
Well, dude, I had a few people. It's fucking crazy. I screen captured the DMs because I was so taken back. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I even got emotional to him. Like, what the fuck? I mean, you get people like, I had this guy write me, tell me he was in a dark place, and he was about to cut it off. And he said he watched one of my live feeds, and like, I gave the dude hope.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, man, that is crazy. And then he's like, I didn't stop. None of the guys was gonna quit tattooing. And then I was like, oh, and then now he's like one of my favorite tattooers. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're way better than me, man. Like, and then that's something too. But what is better? The tattoo industry is real. There is such a thing, I guess, but it's really an opinion. You know. But like, just when I feel like when you touch someone's life or soul, that's deeper than touching someone with a tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I never expected anything like that.
Yeah.
Anybody to write me and say shit like that. And I'm like, that's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tell them that's crazy, but I'm like, that's.
Yeah. Well, it's not in a bad way. It's just like
No. And that's like, I think it's not, I got tattooed by a radio station when the Harry Potter thing and that sleeve went viral the first time because it fucking keeps going sometimes.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
It's insane. Like, hey, I got other shit too.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, you know,
Harry Potter. Tell me more about Harry Potter.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to do? What is it?
All the time. But the radio station asked me, the girl said, I forget the name of the station, but it was like East Coast again. East Coast interviewers got interviewed quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, what does it feel like to do a tattoo that's going to go down in history? I'm like, I don't even know what to say that.
Right.
That's not even a thing.
Yeah.
She's like, you don't think it's going to? I said, no, not really. It's just another tattoo.
Yeah.
And I guess she's a Harry Potter fan. So I said, I'm assuming that was more of a personal, this is my question,
Right.
versus like taking a poll or something. I don't think that.
Yeah.
You know, I think that it's going to be a tattoo that people know for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of that. But I don't think it's like that. I think that's a little too serious talk, you know?
Right.
But if she listens to this, no offense to that.
Right.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And it's that cool to that person. And that's really cool. But in my client, that shit got crazy. People started harassing my client.
It's crazy, dude.
You're a loser. Like, what the fuck? And let me tell you something about tattoos. I tattoo a lot of pop culture stuff.
Right.
A lot. Harry Potter fans, I know that's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I believe it.
Dude, when people like were taking photos of my client and photoshopping it on some obscene shit because they were making fun of her for having the Harry Potter sleeve.
That's crazy.
And dude, the Harry Potter fans, boom, blasted.
What? Yeah.
You know, you better leave her alone like crazy.
Yeah, right.
There was a dude who harassed her to the point where it was kind of disgusting. Where I stepped in and I was like, hey man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna report you to Facebook and everything. If you don't fucking stop right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, because he was taking photos of her as well, and then posting them on that thread of the Harry Potter sleeve that was shared on some page.
Mm-hmm.
So many comments, they don't know where it was, so they couldn't delete it.
Mm-hmm.
And I told the guys like, hey man, I'm gonna report you. You get fucking banned from Facebook.
Right.
I mean, whether that would have happened or not, who knows?
Yeah.
But I had to step in on that one because I was like, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have time to be talking shit, get a life, man.
Yeah, seriously.
Exactly.
Or get your priorities straight. If you have a life,
Right.
prioritize
Probably
what's going on.
don't.
No, probably not. They probably have nothing better else to do. And just,
Yeah, no, not at all.
Do you, I've always wondered, you're a dad now. Do you have any words of wisdom for like your kids coming up? You'd be like, hey, you know, tattooing or blah blah blah, or pursuing your dreams. Like,
I don't want my kids to tattoo.
you don't want a tattoo? No.
This is not for everybody.
Yeah.
I think it's a great thing. It keeps your soul alive, but I don't want my kids to tattoo. You know, I want my kids to go to college or do whatever they want, as long as it's good. I don't want them to have to, like, because there's times I struggled, you know.
Yeah.
God, you know, thank God I don't struggle anymore.
Mhm.
But there was times where it was fucking gnarly, like scraping pennies.
Yeah, I believe it.
And I don't want my kids to go through. I want them to have secure something.
Yeah. Do you tell them anything like, hey, if you want to pursue your dreams, blah blah blah?
Every day. I
Yeah.
tell my son that shit every day.
Yeah.
Before he goes to school, I tell him, you know, be a good boy, be the best in class, and whatever you do, try your best and be better than everyone.
be a hard worker.
Yeah.
And then, and I do tell him, being better than everyone doesn't mean you have to go around acting like a little asshole.
Yeah, of course.
That means stand up straight.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Being proud of who you are and trying your hardest. That's what that means.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell him that all the time.
So I'm hearing a lot of like being humble from you, which is really good.
Yeah.
But where does that come from?
My dad.
Okay.
And my mom too. My mom, you know, she was a single mom. Because so when I say my dad, he's my stepdad. And that's who I grew up with. That's what I know.
Right.
My mom, she was single for a while in LA. And she worked for a, Champion.
Yep, the brand.
Fuck, dude. My mom used to work for that company.
Oh man.
And nobody wore it back then. It's fucking $15 hoodies, now they're $80 a hoodie.
Yeah, now you got a big QC on it.
Crazy.
Are you joking? I was like, you motherfuckers, all you.
Where were you when I needed
She
you?
needs some royalties.
Yeah,
guys.
dude.
That's
That's
what she needs.
awesome.
She needs some royalties.
Yeah, man.
So like, I get that. I don't know. I get that just from the shit that I've been through with my parents.
Yeah.
You know, and because I think I've always checked myself. You know. I don't know if a lot of people do that or not. I don't understand.
They
I don't
should.
know.
I think it all
Should.
depends on society, but I feel most people don't these days.
And nowadays, the people feel entitled. You
Right,
owe me
exactly.
this.
Yeah,
I don't know you shit.
exactly.
You know, even with clients, you know, sometimes like I get some clients you can see like they feel a little.
Yeah.
Hey man, like I'm hooking you up by letting you tattoo me. Excuse me?
Wow.
Yeah, no.
It's a huge.
Oh, it's $250 an hour now.
Oh wow. Jesus.
No, I don't raise the price, but I don't fucking play with that.
Yeah, of
Shut
course.
it down, man. This is what it is.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, that's like from us, like just being able to sit down with you is like, dude, that's the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Like that's I don't know. I'm not one of those dudes that's like, oh yeah, you know, it's good. I can make time for this. No.
Yeah. I mean, like Jay-Z said, the best you can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us right now. That's for me. That's already like a dream come true. Like the fact that I can sit here and talk to you and be like, hey, not just tattooing, but your life, and be like, you know, somebody like, have you seen this tattoo artist? Like, I got to talk to him for like, you know, a couple of hours.
Well, you know what? That's why I do that. Like, ask me a question thing.
On Instagram.
Dude, it's crazy. When I do that, I go up followers like crazy. And it's because I feel like they're real followers. And it's like, I think people follow me more because they see a personal side.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
shit.
Yeah.
He's alive. It's not, because sometimes it might seem like a robot or something.
Yeah.
And shit. When they see that personal side of me come out, people are like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I got to talk to Ben today or ask him some questions.
Exactly.
Because sometimes when I reply to these, they're like, oh, I can't believe you replied. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's that human
Talk
connection there.
Yeah.
Human connection, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think people like that,
Yeah.
you know.
100%.
It's authentic.
I don't answer all of them.
Right.
Well, of course. You can
You'll be there like forever. Okay, cool.
Because there's like, or repeats, like the repeat question,
Yeah.
people won't see it or whatever. I don't answer all of them. There's, like, I get the whole, what do you charge an hour?
Especially like those ones, because then you're like, please DM so and so.
Yeah.
I don't say nothing. Sometimes I'll say, hey, email.
Yeah.
Email them.
Yeah.
Because that starts a whole, oh no, Ben charges this much, I'm gonna go to this guy because he's $10 cheaper.
Yeah, which it's like, so I thought about this, I was like, thinking about it, and I was like, you know, if I ever get a tattoo, I was like, there's a lot of people that are like, hey, look, I got stars. You know, and for me, I'm just like, okay, so you got stars. For me, I'm like, if I ever get a tattoo, I know we talked about it before, I was like, I want it to be from someone, like, you know, that's in the industry. So I can go around telling people, hey, this is from so-and-so, but this is what it means to me.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, I want something meaning behind it. Like whenever I came in and I saw the dragon tattoo, or the dragon painting.
Yeah.
I'm a dragon in Chinese New Year. So
Oh, nice.
I'm just like, I've always thought about this and I've had it pictured in my mind. I've always thought about getting a dragon like on my shoulder and it's like grabbing on.
I mean, if you want like a now, something like that, you go to that guy, the artist, or that name is Jeff Sien.
Okay.
He's in Huntington.
Okay.
In Alhambra, I think. Jeff Sien.
It's funny because it's like, you know, when I think about, oh yeah, tattoo this, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I think Ben would know about where to go to.
That guy, I mean, he's a fucking master. Like, no shit.
Yeah.
He is. That's what he is.
I mean, just the detail in that photo alone, you know.
And he's super awesome, dude. Really nice. I did a guest spot at a shop with Steve Butcher.
Okay.
Steve's like, come down and hang out. I'm like, dude, I'm not just gonna go to this dude's shop.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I'm tattooing here for a couple days.
Right.
Ask him for me, or ask him if you want, you know, whatever. So he's like, yeah, come down. Real nice guy, you know, real cool crew.
Right.
And those guys, I wouldn't even fuck with that.
Yeah.
Unless you're like doing a stylized version of a dragon, I won't do it.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to certain things, I have that respect. Like a portrait
Right.
of certain, like if somebody sends a picture of somebody's, yeah, like this portrait, okay, go to the artist. Well, no, they live too far. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that
Yeah.
because I don't feel comfortable doing it, or I just don't want to like. I feel there's a lot of that too. There's a lot of lack of respect for the industry in the sense of I'm gonna do everything that comes to my path because I don't want to share.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with doing everything. You know, you gotta be really careful what you say about your shit because you know people get really sensitive. But I feel like I try and uphold that respect. Like somebody send me a picture, a super hyper realistic textured portrait. I'm gonna send you to Steve Butcher.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody gets it something rendered more smooth and realism, you know, whatever, I'm gonna tell you go to Nico, Phil Garcia, you know, fucking whoever. I'll recommend you to people sometimes, you know,
Right.
if I know.
Right.
There's people that are made for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everyone has like their own specialty.
Because I remember even like when I worked at any shop really, especially Black Anchor, you know, we would always refer, oh, Batman. If they didn't want to do it, they'd be like, go to Ben.
You're right.
And I kind of like, hey, yeah, Batman shit, man, you better throw it my way. Like joking around. Yeah. But they knew there was some seriousness to it because I want to do that. If I could tattoo Batman all day, I would.
Right.
But there's a certain respect that it takes to, hey, go to this guy instead.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Well, that's also too like good business. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
good being a good.
As big as this industry is, it's not.
Really?
We all know each other.
Oh, see, yeah.
All
Yeah.
small.
You be careful.
Yeah.
You do bad business, people can find out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And they find out your name, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
It slowly goes down. People don't trust you.
Yeah.
They don't want to mess with you because of whatever.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of things, you know. You have to like be really aware of what you're doing,
Yeah.
who you're hanging out with, what you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But I hang out with people that don't necessarily meet up to like how I live. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not. If you judge me for that, fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, but
That shouldn't be the way in general.
for anything,
You know?
nowadays people are too sensitive.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
Half of the shows we used to watch when we were kids wouldn't fly now.
Oh, I know, totally.
Married with Children.
Yeah.
Get it?
Such a good show.
By the time the intro is over.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's crazy. The Simpsons, you know, Disney owns now.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
get ready, it's gonna get ruined.
What does the mouse not?
Sorry, Disney,
Let's
but
put it that
they've
way.
been messing up the Star Wars stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rogue One was cool.
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a fanatic of Star Wars.
Solo? What about Solo?
I didn't see it.
No.
That's how much of a little fan I am. Like I don't
Okay.
watch them all. That's the only one I haven't seen. Last Jedi sucked.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not a fan. No, I
liked
agree.
it, but
We were saying close the Skywalker
You
saga.
guys watch Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Yes.
not really.
Well, how the fuck is it that Luke Skywalker looks like Rick when he goes and drinks that weird ass milk? He turns around, he's like, "You want some?" Like he drinks some sour shit.
Yeah.
He looks like Rick right there, man. So no,
That's a great show, by the way.
that's shit. I tattoo a lot of that.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they're making more episodes.
Yes.
They're signed up for like a ton.
Yeah, I think like almost.
Didn't they drop one recently?
I'm not sure. I'm not
They were supposed to drop, or they're going to drop in one episode soon.
Okay.
I've always said I want to be a fly on the wall when they're thinking of ideas about like let's take this show. It's like, well, how about this? You know,
I know the main guy's drunk, like buzzed.
Really?
The Rick,
Yeah.
they show him. I've seen the behind the scenes. He's popping beers.
Yeah. See, but see,
Wow.
how cool is that? You go to work, and be like, all right, I got an idea. So.
Yeah, and they did it.
And making like good money off of it. So.
But like their theories of quantum theory, all that shit,
It's legit.
it's real.
Like,
Yeah,
it's not made up.
smart show.
It's not made up.
Yeah. Like it's almost like it's weird. Like you could be fucked up during that show, and then they'll spit stuff out. And you're like, whoa, like, and then that's
Weird.
That's like you have like an epiphany about like, whoa.
Just research behind it.
Yeah.
But now that, like I said, Disney owns The Simpsons.
Everything.
They tried to buy DC years ago.
Yeah, dude.
And DC.
Everyone.
No way.
Just a head turn.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
And the Avengers are cool. I think the Avengers thing's kind of like dying down for me too.
I want to know what happens after Endgame.
I don't know how they're gonna end it. I heard Captain Marvel was like, whatever.
Yeah. It was good.
She was wearing a Nine Inch Nails shirt, so
Yeah.
that's the only reason I like it.
Well, they have like throws in there where like she lands and there's like a Blockbuster video and you're like, oh, okay. You know, so-
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's got some cool
A
stuff.
Radio Shack.
Yeah,
We're like, what happened to those?
the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The internet destroyed everything.
Yeah.
So now the internet started to eat things.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
What happens when the internet? So that's the whole thing. If the internet takes a shit,
We're all taking a shit.
what are we doing?
Yeah.
Do you know how many people's
The
lives?
warehouses,
Oh.
Amazon warehouses are gonna be raided.
Yeah.
People are gonna be fucking murdered.
Yeah.
It's gonna be free for all, dude.
Yeah. Well, I think about those girls that their industry is like taking ass photos and getting pictures of like
Instagram.
Yeah, and they're making money off of that. It's like,
Boom, gone.
you're
Yeah,
gone.
yeah,
See you later.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
We're gonna have to go as tattooers. We got to go back to magazines, and
That's crazy.
it's all good.
Word of mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, word of mouth. It's all good. You know, we keep going,
Yeah.
but
It started that way too, so it's like
then again, if it's like a zombie apocalypse, nobody's working.
you're just trying to survive, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to Costco.
Yeah, of course.
Sam's Club.
Yeah, you have to do that. Like,
Smart.
you'd have to do that. First sighting of a zombie, you'd have to get your ass to Costco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like first one,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Because the second there's one, there's more.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, I always say that what would you do if somebody walked in right now? Human instinct is if I'm over there, we're over there, and somebody walks in looking like a fucking zombie, your instinct is not to kill them.
Right.
Hey bro, are you okay?
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Are you okay, man? Dude's bleeding,
I'll be
fucked up. Hey man, you know what I mean? That's our human. Are you okay, dude? That's it.
Yeah.
I'll be walking up with something in my hands.
Now, I'll tell you right now, I'm paranoid as shit with that, so I'd probably like have one of these stools, like, hey,
Yeah.
are you good, bro?
Yeah. Exactly.
And the second I hear that growl, you're dead.
Yeah.
It's
So
over.
it's done. Keep growling, I swear.
It just starts charging at you. Like,
Yeah.
oh
No.
Yeah, dude.
nope.
Fake it, and then you'd be like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, it's happening!"
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
All right.
Now, yeah, if that happened, it don't matter, but I think that we're so stuck in the notion that the internet never failed. We never fucking.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Skynet.
Fuck, dude. And I just heard something that kind of stuck in my head
Oh no.
on like how much information of ours is passed around on the internet.
Yo, dude.
Every time we sign up for a new page,
Yeah.
every time we sign up for a new membership, subscription,
Everything.
our information is out there. They know that shit.
What was it? Who was that? I don't remember. I think for like Axiom or something like that, where their only job is to collect people's personal information. That's it.
That's
That's why you get so many like calls and shit.
Yeah, dude.
from odd
Oh,
numbers.
help us consolidate. No, dude,
But here's the
I'm
thing:
not.
if you've purchased anything online, they got you by the balls. Like it's just out there. Like they know where you live, they know your credit card information, they know your history, they dig around. Like how much your information is on the internet is insane. Like it's insane. It's so like you could be like, wow, well that I thought was a secret, but everybody fucking knows.
Yeah.
So
That's why I try not to have any fucking skeletons, man.
yeah, dude.
It's true.
Like I'm gonna tell you right now, like I take pride in the fact that I've never done anybody in my industry wrong.
Right.
Right.
I never did
That's a good
somebody.
Yeah.
And that shit.
Well, Warren Buffett
Because then
said-
the whole it's in the back of your head. the whole time.
Well, no, Warren Buffett said the best. He's like, it takes 30 years to build a reputation and 30 seconds to destroy it.
Fucking straight up.
And it happens like that. Like you see somebody that's like a super celebrity, they do something stupid or say like a racist comment, they're done.
Yeah.
There's no coming back.
I've
from
seen
that.
it.
Yeah.
I've seen it in tattooers that I know personally, and I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it, and I'm like, shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. But also too, it fleshes out like who's a good human on some level.
Yeah,
too.
but then today though too, I feel even though like, I can voice my opinion, and it takes that little bit for people to hate me.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, that's
You're
true, too.
stupid.
It's like, why are you judging me based off one little thing?
Now, when you're a piece of shit,
Yeah.
Makes sense.
you're going down.
Yeah. Well,
You're
you
going down.
can tell when you sit across from somebody like within like I like to say that feeling in 5 minutes like you know
I don't like you.
yeah I kind of
Yeah.
want to get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
there's a vibe for sure.
There's always a vibe.
Yeah.
So
Oh
and that,
yeah, for sure.
that gut instinct you need to kind of like hold on to in life like where you're like yeah this person's not I'm not digging
Well,
on.
it comes back to when I was telling him the handshake.
Yeah.
When somebody shakes your hand, like, hey, I don't
You
trust that
yeah.
person.
Yeah.
And that's, again, my dad told me that.
Yeah, it was funny is I never do that. Like I always like lean in, like how you doing, man? Like completely, like almost two hands. Because I met somebody, they didn't even close their hand. They just were like, yeah, how you doing? And I'm like,
Oh, yes, yeah.
no grip back. Like what are you doing
That's
here?
a little weird.
Yeah, it was weird. No, literally, it was just like this, and I was like, I'm
You're gonna get two people that are like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Arm wrestle, bro.
Oh man, gotta love it, dude.
Well, the other thing is like for jiu-jitsu, it's like I practice that, but it's just like you could, like Tommy said earlier, it's like you could tell when someone's like, there's something going on in your life that's not really matching up with like your personality.
Oh yeah, for
You know?
sure.
And it is a crazy feeling to feel. You know, you're just like, okay, well, your day didn't seem like it went so well. You know.
Yeah, I think the shadiness of people will come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think people that talk shit a lot about other people are the one they're actually struggling with that themselves.
Yeah.
They think that they are that.
Yeah.
That they're speaking of, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the case.
It's a lot of stuff, but that wears on people.
Yeah.
That makes you think something's wrong with me. No, something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Something wrong with that person.
Projecting themselves to
Yeah.
other people,
Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely. It's I don't know. Too much negativity in the world.
Yeah. It, you know, it's crazy that sometimes even in the media brings that out too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
There's no news like
You
that.
can't open the news, like watch the news anymore, and like,
I stay away from it.
Yeah,
Personally.
dude.
Like I feel bad for my buddy who's a cop. Like I sit there, I'm like, dude, you guys are in an industry where you're technically trying to clean shit up, and there's one guy that fucked up, and it makes the entire department look
Holy
fucked up.
shit.
Yeah.
And yet, like, nobody's like really supporting you. Like, you see veterans and shit, they're like, oh, support our troops. That's amazing. But I'm like, well, cops are doing this stuff at home.
Right.
Nobody wants to do that shit. That shit sucks. And yet they're like hated on and villainized. I understand it, but it's also kind of like, you know, not all of them are bad.
Right.
Yeah, right. Nah.
One bad egg does not make like, you know, the rest bad.
No.
But that sucks.
That's a sad thing. Yeah, that's definitely a sad thing because, like these cops earlier, you know, helping us out.
Yeah, man.
They're cool.
They're cool as
Yep.
fuck.
And I told them like I hate calling, complaining about the homeless and shit, but I can't have that in front of my business. You
Yeah,
know?
of course. You know?
If they were like chill homeless people, like cool, but when it's like drugs and stuff,
Yeah.
no thanks.
Well, it's such a problem because it's like, well, what do you do with them? You know, and if they come back, like you know, as a human.
I talked to one of the guys out here.
Yeah.
He's like a little older than me, I think. And I said, hey man, like what are you doing here, man? Like, you can't be hanging out here and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, where am I supposed to? I don't know anywhere else to go. I was like, what's going on? Like, why can't get a job?
Yeah.
Oh, and I know it was messing me. Look at the way I look. I was like, go work at a fucking dump.
Yeah.
Good. And then what you do is you build up. I had a little fucking talk with him. I was like, save your money, keep living on the streets for a little bit, and save enough to get a hotel,
Yeah.
and save enough to get an apartment,
Yep.
and save enough to get a fucking house or condo, whatever.
Yeah.
You have to think like that. Like,
Yeah.
You might be in the dirt, but there's a way to climb.
Yeah.
Right.
If you have feet and hands, you can move.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful story when they get out too, man. I mean,
Fuck yeah, I've seen some of the stories. So I tried to tell that guy that, and sure enough, he's still out there doing, not now, but like recently, you know, come on, dude.
Yeah. What's funny is
It's like I'm
there's-
cheering for you. You know?
Yeah, there's a big mental health problem also too. That's
Oh,
not
hell
addressed.
yeah.
Like, you meet somebody and you're like, okay, you know, I know you're not 100% there, but man, if somebody just gave them like a leg up or something, like
A chance.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can tell they'd be on that next level. But
Yeah.
it's just, it's a very, very grim reminder of like the world is tough if you're not aware of it, and you can fall into that path.
Well, they're saying like now they've been doing, like, I listened to Michael Rappaport,
Mm-hmm.
and he talked about it with the NBA players.
Yeah.
This is directly about NBA players, but I think it affects people like us, people.
Mm-hmm.
That there's an alarming rate of players that feel depressed, that feel neglected, all this blah, 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 blah. Motherfucker, you're making millions of dollars.
Yeah. How are you depressed?
Not saying that money doesn't buy you happiness. Mike said that too. It's true. I agree with that. It doesn't. It creates more fucking problems if you're not smart.
Right.
Right.
And there's this alarming rate of people that are depressed. What they did is they looked into it. These doctors basically came to this point saying it's because of your phone. People are losing the sense of interaction.
Yeah.
These fools don't know how to go up to that girl over there and say, hey, what's your name?
Right?
It's true.
Let me take you out.
Yeah.
Whoa. Go do that. Go, oh, you're insane.
Yeah.
What's her Instagram?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you fucking joking?
Yeah.
Go and talk to that girl. They can't do it.
Yeah.
There's no interaction anymore. People find it weird to go talk to people.
Yeah. Or better yet, they're like, what do you want from me?
Yeah.
What's going on?
We go to Disneyland all the time. Held the door open for people. No thank you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Fucking, there's one girl, dude, she was on her phone. Held the door open for her, and she stayed on her phone the whole time. Dude,
No
until she went to
way.
Disneyland. If I could go back in time, I'd be like, ah, let go of the door.
Yeah, right? See what happens.
Just because, like, dude, get the fuck off your phone.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Like, when I'm at home and he's off, I'll have my phone, but I'll put it away.
Yeah.
And I'll go check it to make sure it's good.
Yeah, of course.
The more, like, as the time goes on now, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. There
I
should
put
be
it away.
designated non-phone time.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, when I'm home, definitely that's the time.
And what's funny is when you think about what the fuck are you looking at?
Yeah.
Like what really is
What
in
am I
your
doing?
phone? Yeah, you know?
I mean, you see it all the time when when you go out to dinner. Like, there's plenty of times when me and my girl went out to dinner, and you just see
Oh, yeah.
other couples just on their
Everything's lit up right
Probably
here.
talking
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
talking
They're not even talking to each other, and we're just like, this is crazy. And then there's kids who are on their phone, and the parents are there
Me
too
and
on their
Kim.
phone.
And why don't do that? We don't
And
know
then it's
why.
just like it's crazy. You're just like, spend time with your
Right,
family. This
exactly.
should be family time.
Yes. It's so precious too.
Mhm.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like you can't get that time back.
Yeah, you can't.
It's gone.
It's gone.
The internet's not real.
No.
In the sense, and what I mean by that is like, if the internet went down tomorrow, none of these people are following me anymore.
True.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So the numbers are good because the truth is people want to get tattooed by someone, a lot of people at least, by someone who has a lot of following because to them it ensures that they know what they're doing. That's not true.
Yeah.
It's all hype.
Mm-hmm.
They're hype beasts. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
That's a fucking thing now. I
So
realize that.
weird. So weird, man.
And then there's a lot of people that just want attention. It's like, oh, who's gonna give me the attention? Who's gonna give me the
I'm
attention?
reverse.
Yeah.
I appreciate like the fandom and stuff, but I don't want all that attention.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't post pictures of myself and shit.
Yeah.
You
You
know?
let your work speak for itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
it's not
like,
true.
yeah, it's like let my reputation
Yeah.
of my work
That's it.
tell
Yeah.
you about who I am
Yeah.
and what I do.
I'm not a partier or nothing like that. I don't do anything.
Yeah. What's funny, I wonder if it's maybe an age thing, because you and I are the same age. I remember when we started filming this, I was like, it's gonna be up on the internet. I just had
It's scary, but
even now I still have that weird like, oh, you know. But then I realized like, yeah, I'm in that electronic world, but at the same time, it's like you're bringing that electronic, like modern stuff to sitting down and having a conversation.
Right.
Like that's
Not letting
like,
it take over.
yeah, exactly.
People want to know what are you guys talking about. That's what it is. People
Right.
are nosy.
Yeah, that's true.
So when they see podcasts, I feel like, oh shit, let's see what they're talking about.
Yeah. Well, it's also it's cool to hear. Sounds weird to say out loud. Hear other people genuinely talk
Mm-hmm.
about things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And there's some people in this world that have never had that interaction, where you've never sat down and been like, oh, that's what conversation sounds like. I've never had that.
Yeah.
So people have opinions, and even if they have opinions, they're not fighting,
Yeah.
or they're
Mhm.
actually like kind of being
Yeah.
like, well, did you think of this? Did you think of that? Like
It kind of restricts the conversations now, though, too. I feel because
yeah,
you have to be careful what you're saying.
yeah, exactly.
It's so lame
Yeah,
because growing up, you can say whatever you want. People are like,
Exactly.
oh fuck.
yeah,
that."
exactly. You know?
Now you get crucified for it.
yeah.
It's
There's-
always the 4 agreements in life. You know, one of them is don't take anything personal.
Yeah.
You know,
That shit's broken already.
exactly.
From the
Exactly.
get-go, that's broken because people, and don't take it personally.
Yeah.
Everything is taken personal now. Everything, and it sucks, dude.
Hypersensitive
Yeah.
world.
Are you joking? Like, get the hell out, dude.
Yeah.
The world ends tomorrow.
Yeah.
All of us dead.
Yeah.
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 Because the savages, the people who are in this shit,
Yeah.
are gonna kill you.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
gonna eat you.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
gonna fucking
Mhm.
run away from you. Whatever.
Yeah.
And it's the truth, man. You know, like, I think that we are a little too reliant on the networks and the internet and this power.
Yeah.
Something happens one day and it just blows everything up.
Right.
And
What was-
we're back to the Stone Ages. We're gonna see, you know, and
What was
it's
that
our
show?
own fault.
There was that movie that.
It was that one show. It was a TV show.
Yeah, it was Robert. What was his name? Had it in there. I forgot.
They call it Revolution.
Yeah, Revolution. Yeah, I remember that. There was no electricity. It ran out. So.
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah.
Kim was watching that show.
It was cool. I never finished it.
I never finished it.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever watched it.
It was good. It was good though. Like they ran out of electricity. It was just,
But like, yeah, what would you do?
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
like,
What skills do you have for this world?
That's a good question.
Then
I feel like
sure,
it's not
yeah.
a lot of people
Yeah,
have
right. Can you
skills.
build? No.
Hell yeah, I could
You
build that.
know?
You know what I mean? But like that's I maintain that for myself, you know. But my dad, again, going back to my dad, he didn't treat me like soft,
Yeah.
you know. So whatever I gotta do to make things happen, I'm gonna do it.
It's also crazy that you say that like you have a dad. I always find it interesting on some level, and it's funny because I'm like monitoring the words. It's like how many guys are growing up without even a male influence in their life,
Right.
to kind of be like, hey, like maybe this is what you should do. Let's take you away from like the family dynamic and hang out with father-son time and see like this is.
I can never hang on my dad.
You know.
Fucking hate that
Yeah,
guy. In a good way.
it is in a good way. So.
You know, there was a time I fucking hated him.
I think, I mean, well, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm kind of the same way, but I do love my dad, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, everything happened for me was like, maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, I was having a death in the family and stuff, but then that's when my dad kicked me out, and I'm like, oh, go on, you know? And I understood it, and I understand it now.
Yeah.
You know, going like, Dad, why did you put me through all this?
Yeah.
And have me...
Well, so like I think it's different levels of when you say, like for example, when I say I hate my dad, I'm referring to the bad things and bad times that I went through with him.
Right, yeah.
But with that comes with, I love my dad because it reminded me of what not to be.
Right, yeah.
And I'm not gonna do that shit to my son.
Right.
Yeah. You know, but I will teach my son the good things that he taught me, the discipline.
Right.
My son knows that.
Yeah.
So there's a difference there, but there's definitely like, I think me and my dad have always had some kind of animosity, and he won't ever admit it.
No, of course not.
But
you're like, why?
it's okay. I used to be like pissed about it, now I'm like, oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you get past it. Like I know for me, when my dad had cancer, that's when things changed.
Yeah.
Like he just was like, he went to stage 4, we opened up, and he was like, doctor comes in, he's like, you're gonna die. I mean, he came back from it, but that's when everything changed for us. But it had to be like that death situation to like evolve.
It wakes you up.
Yeah, so.
And that sometimes that's what it takes, unfortunately.
Right.
That's humans.
Are you playing, you would think, huh? What you doing? But no, definitely. It's been a journey, the shop's doing good.
Right.
I mean, like I said, it's just me. I have a couple of guest spotters.
Yeah.
A bunch of guest spotters have been coming through and then still coming through soon. So it's good. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more,
Mm-hmm.
So it's scary sometimes. I'm alone. I hate The Exorcist. I just did a tattoo of it.
Oh, wow.
I finished, and I do. I'm not no bullshitting.
Did it give
I'm
you
doing her eyes. I'm like, I don't want to look at this shit.
That's still my like scariest like.
That's the scariest movie ever.
Yeah. I was like,
Have you ever raised religious? Like I was raised Catholic.
Yeah.
So this chick's over here doing shit with that crucifix. You're like,
Dude, when I saw that, I lost my mind. I was like, they showed that shit?
Yeah,
like,
later.
what
they
the?
released it later.
Yeah.
It was supposed to come out in theaters and this, nope. It's way too early.
That would have just destroyed
And it
people's
came
lives.
out in the time before people got too hypersensitive.
Yes.
There was a gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a guy who was like, no, that's inappropriate, to let's go all out, balls to the wall. And then fucking now, can't do that.
Yeah.
But that was the cool era of shit. Comedy was like crazy funny.
Right.
It still is, but it's different.
Right.
Like, you put Eddie Murphy,
Oh,
tell him to
man.
do that special he did in the 80s, no way.
There
Yeah, you remember
the uproar.
Yeah, no way, that wouldn't fly, dude. No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Cool, man. That's all we kind of got.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Wrapping up
man.
and stuff, man.
Well, before we wrap it up, I
Yeah,
want to
sure.
put it on record that Ben, you're gonna tattoo my flash right here. I want a flash symbol.
Yeah.
With like Speed Force kind of like flowing
Oh,
out
yeah.
of it. You're gonna tattoo that. Whenever. Like maybe a year from now, I don't know. We're gonna hit you up again, and you're gonna tattoo that.
Yeah,
So
for
just like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do
never
that.
really. Yeah. That's the thing.
I'm gonna come in
Instagram
as a
Live.
regular
Yeah, dude.
customer.
So-
Yes.
I was playing Star Wars and they stopped my video. I was
Oh,
playing Star
right.
Wars movie. Not the music.
Yeah.
They stopped my video because they heard the movie in the background.
Yeah.
Instagram needs to stop being a stuck-up person.
Yeah. Or Disney just buy them and let them do everything they want.
Dude,
it's crazy.
that's why I don't do Instagram lives anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Unless I'm playing some kind of underground hip hop or it's just beats and it's not like registered or whatever.
I heard that came from somebody bought a fight. And like it was a big, I think it was like the
Dude, they were doing that for a long
And they
time.
basically, somebody Instagrammed live the entire fight. And
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
I watched a couple like that.
Yeah. Let's stream that to the TV and see what happens.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It's a shitty version of the fight.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people are not going to want to watch the shitty version anyways.
Exactly.
They're going to want to go buy the pay-per-view or go to their friend's house and watch it. They don't care about that.
Exactly.
Instagram Live is a bummer. Unless I'm playing that kind of music, I don't do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I know.
Alright, wrap it up, dude. Thank you.
Thank you for having me,
Dude,
man.
man, it's not every day we get to sit across from somebody like you and that.
This is another person, man.
Yeah. It's true. You know.
For everyone listening, where can people find you?
I'm over here at Manor number 9,
Okay.
Anaheim, California. Google it.
Alright.
It's like it's kind of a thing, man. Like when I get on Google, people start coming in.
Yeah.
But it is a private setting, so if you guys want to come in, everybody's welcome to come in, check out the shop.
Don't bug them.
Just don't hang out all day.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but yeah, everybody's always welcome to come in.
Yeah,
One of my buddies told me he came by and he left because I was busy.
Yeah, right.
Hatred's like, I'm like, why'd you do that? Just come in.
Yeah.
Known you for years, man. You're gonna go.
She wants to go too. On Instagram, you are?
Yeah, Instagram, Ben Ochoa.
There you go. Go follow them there. And we are at the Just Talk Podcast on Instagram. You can follow us there too, and all of the links that we have on our all social platforms.
Yep.
That is that, right?
That's it.
That's it.
Thank you so
Cool.
much.
Thanks, man. Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
And thank you. You want to say anything?
Yeah.
No? Sorry, girl.
It's okay.
Want to say bye? Say bye?
Say bye-bye.
There
There you go.